how to integrate this one, the integral cosine cubed x dx. Firstly, you can write cosine cubed x as cosine squared x cosine x dx. So using integration by parts, we say let u equals cosine squared x and dv equals the left cosine x dx. du equals, what's the derivative of cosine squared x? The derivative of cosine squared is 2 cosine x times the derivative of cosine x, which is negative sine x. So it will be negative 2 sine x cosine x. Okay, and to find v, so you need to integrate cosine x. The integral of cosine x is just sine x. Applying the formula, we say this one equals what? uv minus the integral of v du. uv, so you should multiply u times v, so it will be cosine squared x sine x, cosine squared x sine x minus the integral of v du. v is sine x and the du is negative 2 sine x cosine x. So it will be negative. So we can write negative here. And as you know, negative times negative, it will be positive. And this 2 could be taken here outside. So here sine squared x cosine x dx. This du dx. So here we have another product of two functions, sine squared x cosine x. So we can take this one here outside, the integral of sine squared x cosine x dx. So let's do the same thing, integration by parts. So we say let u equals sine squared x and dv equals the left cosine x dx. So du, to differentiate this one, we say 2 sine x cosine x, 2 sine x cosine x, and v, the integral of cosine, is sine. So v equals sine x. So this one, therefore, the integral of sine squared x cosine x dx is equal to uv, the rule said uv means sine squared times sine, which is sine cubed x minus the integral of v du, this by this. Okay, sine x times 2 sine x. Again, you can take this 2 outside, so it will be sine squared x cosine x dx. So here the integral of sine squared x cosine x, here we have another sine squared x cosine x, product of these two functions. This one is the same as this. So if we shift this integral to the left hand side, okay, now we will have the integral of sine squared x cosine x dx. That will be equal to sine cubed x. If we shift this one minus 2 to the left hand side, it will be positive 2, and then we have another integral of the same expression. It will be 3, the integral of sine squared x cosine x dx equals sine cubed x. Now we need to divide by 3. Therefore, the integral of sine squared x cosine x dx is equal to third sine cubed x. So the integral of this is what? Third sine cubed x. Okay, now the final answer for this one, the integral of cosine squared x or cosine cubed x dx, this is the given question, is equal to, this is the first part, cosine squared x sine x plus here 2, the integral of this. The integral of this is third, so you should multiply 2 by third. It will be 2 over 3 sine cubed x plus c.